Dear artist, if you ever feel like your art is too personal to share it, that means it probably needs to be seen. I saw this post and my reaction was, oh my god, that was literally me. For the longest time, when my friends would ask me, why don't you share your poetry? Scar, why aren't you doing anything with your poems? My reply would be, it's too personal. It's just for me and my people. And then in 2023, I decided, you know what? I am going to share my art with the world. And the response from people, it felt like they were thirsty exactly for that kind of work. The kind that felt too deep and too personal. You are afraid to share it. That's what people need right now. So if you've ever felt like your work was too personal to share, trust, that's exactly why you need to share it. Now, why was I afraid to share my work? Because it felt too personal, too raw, too real. In my poetry, I constantly share from my real life experiences, the things I've been through, how they've shaped me, and how I see and move in the world as a result of them. And I wondered, how will people receive this? How will people receive me? In one of my poems, I write, if you're ever looking for me, in my poetry, that's where you'll find me. So, sharing my art with the world was literally sharing myself with it. My joys, my sorrows, the things that broke me, my pain, my grief. God damn it, my soul! And I was afraid of how the world would judge me. But that is the kind of work that the world needs right now. Raw, deep, honest. Because the more frightened the world becomes, the more the need for honesty, connection, authenticity, and community. So, how did people respond? Honestly, I was surprised. They gulped it down. They responded with such openness. My God. Because by being open and vulnerable, I had created a safe space where they too could be open and vulnerable. Millions of people have watched my poetry, and this is not even an exaggeration. They have shared it with others, they have DM'd me, and I have collaborated with artists from all over the world, educators, healers, because there was room for this kind of work. The kind that tears open hearts, the kind that demands you see yourself, you see the world, you humanize yourself and others, the kind of work that calls you from your dissociation and says, hey, we are here, be here with us. The kind of work that feels too deep and too personal to be shared. But if you're brave enough to create it, I hope you're brave enough to share it. The poem, the painting, the reel, the song, the pot, whatever form of art you create, I hope you become brave enough to share it, to let us witness you, and in witnessing you, witness ourselves. Because that's the thing that I learned from that season. My poems were not about my life, they were about our life. Because the human existence is the same. In my love story, I mirror yours. In my grief, I write about your grief and my pain. You feel it too. This is what it means to be human. We all feel it. A poem about my mother, her struggles and triumphs, becomes a poem about your mother when you listen to it. My art reminded me all the more how deeply connected we all are. You have the power to create something beautiful and something precious for yourself and for the world. And I hope you will.